What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We got Frieren today.
Frieren Friday.
Frieren Friday. Back at it again with some Frieren action. I'm super excited. You know what's so crazy that this series is so good at introducing characters? You remember last season that they introduced Kraft the monk?
Okay, yeah.
That was cool. They kind of did the same thing with this guy, with the hero of the South.
Hero of the South.
But
it was like a flashback.
Yeah, it was like a flashback.
This guy that they introduced last season, a running character. So
yeah,
I'm excited to see what we're gonna get introduced to next.
And that's what I was gonna say. This series does such a really good job of introducing characters for a little bit, but they make like a big impact.
Yeah, they do. And then I like that, you know, with that being said, it's like you see them sporadically throughout the season. Like it's not consistent. Like it's just like they just meet each other in different places and you know along the adventure. So that's pretty fun.
Yeah, let's see what the title of this episode is today. So since today's title of the episode is gonna be Somewhere She'd Like.
Somewhere who would like.
She. I'm thinking it's either Frieren or FERN.
Or maybe somebody else.
Maybe. But who could it be? Well, let's just jump into today's episode and find out on today's Frieren episode 3, Somewhere She'd Like. Also, we're gonna go work out right before this. I don't know if this is a good idea to be watching Frieren or not.
Hope you're okay.
I mean, I will find out, right?
I love the music. You want to go to a forest?
Yeah, get lost. Go on a journey.
A volcanic area.
Some hot springs. Hot spring action. Something's up. That's me.
Don't tell me that was the village.
Yeah, maybe they... Oh, Naruto?
I know, right?
村ならもう30年も前に
Wow.
理想になりました。温泉が枯れて冒険者も立ち寄らなくなりましてね。
Oh,
Oh no. Mood.
人間の村は油断するとすぐになくなっちゃうんだから。
Damn.
こりゃ次の町まで温泉は我慢だね。
そういえば祖父に聞いた話なのですが、裏手の山には秘湯があると言っていました。
Ooh.
これまた30年以上も前の話です。
エトバスさんの秘湯だね。ご存知なのですか？それこそ残っているかどうか相当な山奥だからね。どうしたんですか、シュタルク様？
エトバスさんの秘湯、どこかで聞いたことがあるような。思い出した。フリーレン、俺行ってみたいかな、エトバスさんの秘湯。
What?
シュタルク様。でもね、シュタルク、あそこは秘湯って言っても。
Why does he wanna?
まあいいか。シュタルクが行きたいっていうのなら行こうか。
Hey, let's go.
It's like fine.
Yeah. Like, we got time. It's okay.
The little fish.
They're not little, babe. They're catch.
Frieren.
That's you, dude.
そろそろ秘湯の近くだよ。
Damn, it's been what, like 3 days? That's crazy.
なんだかあまり乗り気じゃないように見えます。まあね、ヒンメルたちとも秘湯を目指してエトバスさんをさまよったからね。
With him.
Uh-oh.
もう帰りたい。
俺
Same girl,
ヒンメル
same.
さんたちはそんなところにまで行っていたんですね。ヒンメルが珍しい場所とかは
絶対何かあるんだって僕の直感が
そう言ってる。
They're in the same spot.
だから言ったの。
Yo.
もう引き返せんぞ。
厄介な魔物の縄張りを抜けないとたどり着けない。
Oh, a monster? Oh, so that must be close.
Oh. Ooh, scary.
早速お出ましか。やるよ。
What kind of monster is it?
Dragon? Oh, a three-headed dragon.
久しぶりだね。
A
こ
four.
れは竜
Oh
じゃ
no,
ない。
it's a tail.
どちらかというとトカゲなんかに近い
Oh,
タイ
it's
プ
a
の魔物だ
lizard.
よ。
It's closer to being a lizard.
あの三つ首は同時に切り落とさないとすぐに再生する。
What?
かよ。
Oh my gosh, and here it comes. Ew, it looks like a hand. Oh my gosh. Ew. Oh, it doesn't have wings.
Yeah, it's nasty.
いい作戦がある。
Oh my god. It looks so funny.
タイミングが悪いと延々と再生されるからね。
That's crazy.
Yeah.
To regenerate that
先ほ
fast.
どおっしゃっていたいい作戦って魔物がシュタルクを襲っている隙に攻撃するんだよ。
Love it.
それって
He's over here running for his life. No, poor Stark. Oh, they did it.
It was bait. Yep.
Yep.
二人ともよく頑張ったね。
Ooh, did they reach it?
I think they did, yeah. That's me. My back.
ようやく着いたな。
大変でしたね。ね。次の町を目指した方がも
Oh, they have to go all the way back down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, literally that. It's nice.
だから割に合わないって言ったんだよ。
でもいいんじゃねえか。これならみんな一緒に入れる。
Oh, that's true.
そうだね。いい景色ですね。
ああ、
ところでシュタルク様はどうしてここに来たいと言ったのですか？
師匠から聞いていたんだよ。
エトバスさんの
His
人は
arms.
まさかの足湯だった。
Mood.
とても労力と割に合わん。
Oh, he didn't think so either.
Oh, wait.
だが不思議なものでな。仲間と共にしたくだらない冒険はどれもかけがえのない記憶として残っている。俺はあの景色が忘れられない。
Oh,
That's so
that's
wholesome.
beautiful. Look, the view again.
シュタルク様はご存知だったんですね。
と師匠と同じ景色が見たかったんだ。確かにいい景色だ。
Beautiful.
Oh, that's scary. Whoa!
Did Stark break the fall?
帰り道も過酷ですね。
Oh, they finally got to enjoy their hot spring.
Yeah.
お嬢ちゃん、若いのに温泉が好きなの。
Someone so young.
Little does she know.
Oh.
My king.
フリーレン様、この町に着いてからずっと温泉に入り浸りですね。
Yeah.
たまに出てきたと思えば魔法店だもんな。
あと2日は滞在するそうですよ。
まあフリーレンにしては控えめかな。
厳しく言いま
Like 2 hours.
Yeah.
そうだな。俺は武器屋にでも行くか。斧を研いでもらわないと。
だから私、明日暇なんですけど、
Let me say this again.
構ってください。
He's so dense. I love it. He's like me for real.
そんな言い方しなくたっていいだろ。いつも当たりきついんだよな。たまには仕返ししてやるか。
Oh, don't do it, my boy.
そんなに構ってほしいなら明日デートしようぜ。これやばいパターンだ。死んだな。
Whoa. This can go either way.
わかりました。では明日。
Wow. Let's go. she's playing your game.
Oh, I love that, bro.
Good for your end. She's so cute. Aw. I've never seen her hair like that.
That's so funny.
So unfazed. Oh, here we go, the mediator.
俺どうなっちゃうんだろう。
シュタルク、誰に相談しているのか分かっているの？
Yep.
だよな。無理な相談してごめん。
何も無理とは言っていないよ。私はお姉さんだからね。乙女心もバッチリだよ。
俺にデートしようって言われたらどう思う？
シュタルクも大人になったね。嬉しいからご飯おごっちゃうかも。
やっぱり参考にならね
She's making it worse.
え。
No!
おばあちゃんって言ったな。クソババアに続いて2度目だ。
Strike
三度目はな
two.
いからね。
何そのカウント怖い。ちなみに3度目は
You don't want to know?
泣きわめく。感触を起こした私は怖いよ。勇者ヒンメルでさえ恐れおののいた。
Oh my god. She cried for days.
3日三晩ずっと泣いてる。
Oh my gosh.
めっちゃ怖い。
Frieren is all of us.
ま、シュタルクにデリカシーがないことは分かったかな。それでフェルンとデートするの？
That's the
や
question.
っぱなしって言える雰囲気じゃないからね。フェルンが好きそうな場所とか聞きたくて。
Okay, that's good.
聞いた俺が。
下見に行こうか。
え？
多分わかるかも。好きな場所。
Yep, FERN.
Yep.
まずは市場で何か食べさせた方がいい。
She likes
お腹が空く
sweets.
と機嫌が悪くなるから。
She gets cranky when she's hungry.
Me too.
屋台は外せないね。
Oh, a new hair
こういう
brooch?
綺麗なものが置いてあるお店なんかも喜ぶと思うよ。気分によって変わることもあるから。スイーツのお店はいくつか押さえておいた方がいい。
She's so different from season 1. Now she knows a lot about her.
Right?
Yeah.
こういう物静かな広場も選択肢の一つだね。
Damn.
フェルンのことよく知ってんじゃねえか。すごいなフリーレン。
いや、何も知らないよ。私はすごくない。すごいのはハイターなんだ。
I do. It was impressive.
お腹が空くと不機嫌になるのも、つまみ食いが好きなのも、綺麗なものが好
Oh,
き
he's the
なの
one that passed on all the
気分によって好みが変わるのも。
food.
ハイターは私にフェルンの親代わりになることを望んでいたみたいだけれども、私は結局あの子の好きなものをほとんど見つけられなかった。
でもこうしてちゃんと覚えているじゃねえか。
That's worth something.
フリーレンは多分ちゃんと親をやれてるよ。
そういえば旅に出て初めてフェルンの誕生日を祝ったのもこんなところだったっけ。たまにはシュタルクもいいことを言うね。
So you gotta step
カ
up
ウ
your
ント
game.
を1回分戻した後
Take it off.
Yep.
Okay.
He's like, thank God.
They're both so awkward.
Yeah.
フリーレン様、デートに誘われてしまいました。どうすれば。こっちもか。フリーレン様はデートをしたことはありますか？あるよ。ですよね。
What?
あるんですか？うん。
She says this no so nonchalant.
誰と何をされたのですか？ ヒンメルと一緒に迷い猫探しに出かけた。
That was a date looking
魔
for
道
a
具店
cat.
の店主に頼まれてね。それって依頼をこなしただけですよね。それはデートと呼べるのでしょうか。あのね、フェルン。気心の知れた異性と二人きりで出かけたら、それはデートになるんだよ。
I can't with her.
で、先生が言って
She's so funny.
た。そういえば、ザインともデートしたな。もういいです。
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
おやすみなさい。
She can be dense too sometimes.
Fern clocked it. She's like, nope. Just forget I said anything.
Bye. Look at this girl.
She can't sleep. She's excited.
They're not gonna show it to us.
Well, that was cute AF.
That was so cute.
I'm excited.
I know
That was cute.
we've been seeing like a lot of, I mean, this is what, episode
3.
3?
Yeah, that's episode 3.
I think this is so far one of my favorite episodes.
It was there. I don't know what it is. JJK did this too. The cinematic shots in this episode was amazing.
Well, not only that, I think for me, it was the quirkiness of the episode, how funny it was, how comedic, like the timing, like Frieren catching Stark like right outside the door, like that's so funny. Like to me, it's just quirky. It's, I don't know. And Frieren obviously has like a lot of these types of moments, but I feel like this episode was so concentrated in all these moments, and I think that's why I found it so funny.
Yeah, no, it definitely was. And it's so cool because I remember you telling me when we would watch Demon Slayer that your favorite moments was like the chibi moments and they're all like quirky and stuff. And so it makes sense in this episode that it's the same thing too.
Yeah.
That you can relate to those two things. I really enjoyed the fact that we're getting like everybody's POV. We get Stark's POV, we get Frieren's POV, and then we get
Frieren.
FERN. And but the thing is, like, I just like how Frieren plays mediator between the two. Ultimately, like last season it was Sign, and then now it's Frieren, but now she's ultimately giving advice. To Stark it was good advice, and then to FERN was, you know.
It's funny because I mean, obviously, like she's growing right as a person, and she's learning all these emotions and stuff. But it's so funny because now, like, you see the difference from season 1 where she couldn't even give advice at all. Like she was like, no, you take over. Like she was depending on Sign more than anything. But now it's like she's the one actually doing it, even though she thinks she's not like helping. She really is helping quite a bit.
Yeah.
I also like the moment between her and Stark, you know, talking about her knowing FERN, and I feel like she doesn't give herself enough credit, like knowing anything about her. Obviously, you know, she was told a lot of things from Hyder, but I feel like she needs to give herself more credit than she, you know.
Yeah, she sets a standard, and it usually, she compares herself a lot. And that's usually why she takes away from herself.
Yeah.
And it's true, especially in this episode, because we were just, I mentioned this in the episode where it's like, I think it's episode 3. No. Or is it episode 5? Well, we're there in town, and then she's going and then they shop for her brooch.
Yeah.
Her birthday. Like back then, he had to ask her, and then now Stark asks her almost the same thing, and it's like boom, 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 boom. She answers
She
it.
knows.
Yeah. And then even though she referenced that it came from Hyder, it ultimately you still remembered.
Yeah.
Because any other person would have forgotten, and it just would have been that. And I think that goes to show how much of a caring person she is, even though she doesn't give herself credit. She's come a long way.
She has, and I think it's so touching. Like maybe she doesn't realize that she's, you know, that she does it, where she doesn't give herself enough credit for it. But you know, she's done a good job raising FERN since, you know, the age that she took her in, and I think, you know, she just deserves her flowers. And I feel like also the show is also a lot about like how do you say it, like
What are you trying to say?
when this show is a lot about like reassurance too, right? So
Yeah.
Stark reassures her that, you know, that hey, you're doing a good job, like you're doing a good job as being a parent to Fern this whole time. And it's like an ongoing you know, theme in season 1 and even season 2 is like they pat each other on the head, right? Or they like say good job, or you know, like make sure somebody's looking out for them. And this time as well, like, you know, Fern did that for, I mean, Stark did that for Frieren, like, you know, telling her, hey, like you are doing a good job. And I love that because sometimes, you know, you need that little reassurance, that little push.
Well, in episode 1, Stark needed the reassurance because he always says like, I am always running away from big things, and Frieren was the one to tell him like sometimes it's okay to run. And then the reassurance thing is such a real thing because we often see it. And also the same thing with Fern. And Fern is more like she didn't want to feel like she's abandoning things in terms of like she doesn't want to lose things. And we got to see that in episode 1 too. So I think a lot of the good thing, and like one of the things that this series does really well is hit these themes, and it's so deep and it interlaces with one another with each character that it tells such a beautiful story. Like any other person would have seen this episode and would have been like, oh, just another filler episode. Dude, this was amazing. This was so good.
This is so funny. This is one of my like favorite quirky episodes so far.
And even when they're like traveling and stuff, even if it's like something small, like Stark wanting to go to the hot spring, it ended up being that he wanted to see his masters. You know, his master talked about it, and he was like, yeah, it was such a dumb journey, but when we got there, the view was great. You know, everybody, and it was just like it hits so good when you see that, because like there's always purpose to something that they do.
For sure. I don't think these are filler episodes either, but definitely, you know, these little adventures and side quests are very well, you know, cherished because it's about the journey, right? Like
about the journey. I like that.
It's about the journey. But this was funny. This was cute. And yeah, I mean, let's see what else next episode brings. Oh, that's gonna be the date.
It's gonna be a date. I'm so stoked, bro. I'm so stoked about that. I can't wait for my boy Stark to. We know he can clean up now. You know, season 1 he had to clean up because of the whole
the ball
and the dance and all that. So yeah, he's gonna have to play Prince Charming next episode. I'm so excited. That's you know.
So excited too.
Yeah.
And can we talk about how Frieren thinks that she went on a date with I don't know how many people already?
Dude, that shit had me in the loop. I'm like, what do you mean you went on a date with him? When I'm like, okay, we're gonna see a flashback. It's gonna be cute as fuck. And then you know what? I think I went on a date with Sign too. I'm like, hell nah, bro.
She's so funny. Like she's so. I think it's so. Maybe she's like naive to some things. I don't know.
Well, the thing is, like, and I could be wrong, but I think her in elf years, I think she's still considered
a youngin.
A youngin, yeah. She's, you know, I wouldn't call her like mature.
We wouldn't call her Obachan.
Yeah, exactly. And so I think when she's explaining it, we get to see some of her innocence, her naiveness, and it's so cute because it just goes to show what pure essence of a person she is.
It's so funny though.
Despite some parts in episode season 1 where she's like, she has a potion and she's like, it dissolves clothes, and I'm like, bro, she's mischievous when she wants to be. Yeah, bro. She's so funny.
She's not all innocent, but she's funny. She's super funny.
Yeah, but I'm excited for next episode. It's gonna be legitness, and I'll be there next Friday. You know what's up. Follow us on Discord, on Patreon. I ping you guys on Discord when the episodes go live. And like, comment, and subscribe. Anything else?
No. Follow us on all our socials. TikTok, Instagram.
Links in the description below. Follow us there. And we will see you guys the next Friday. Love y'all. Peace.
Bye.